Hello and welcome to my channel MathyThinkers. In this video, we are going to learn about volumes of solid shapes or 3D shapes. In the upcoming videos, I'll teach you how to find out volumes and surface areas of composite solid shapes. So keep watching. First, we will look at prisms. So the volume of a prism is given by the area of the cross-sectional shape times the length. So if we look at a rectangular prism here, which is also called a cuboid, it has a cross section of a rectangle there. And the rectangle runs through the entire shape. The same rectangle runs through the entire shape. So if we have the area of this rectangle as A, which is given by the width of this rectangle times the height. So if this area is H times W, and if we multiply that area by the length of the prism, then we will get H times W times L as the volume of this cuboid. So the opposite face, remember the opposite face also has the same area of A. So we are multiplying this A by this L. In other words, we are doing H times W times L. Similarly, for a cube, all the faces are the same squares. So if the length is L, the height is also L and the width is also L. So we do L times L times L, which is L cube. For a cylinder here, a cylinder is also a circular prism because it has the same circle running through the entire length of it. So if this is L, and if the radius of this circle there is R, so this is also R, the radius of this circle at the base is also R. So the area of this circular base is pi r square. And we have to multiply this area pi r square by L to get the total volume of the cylinder. Now for this triangular prism, it has the same triangle running through its entire length. So this triangle is running through its entire length here. This is the length. And this is the length. This one is also the length. So the same triangle runs through it. So we find out the area of this triangle and multiply it by the L. So A times L will give us the volume of a triangular prism. So if the base of this little triangle here is B, and if its height is, draw the height for this triangle here. So if the height of this triangle is H, and if the base is B, then the area of that triangle will be half BH, half times base times height. Base times height. So to find out the volume of this triangular prism, we have to do V equals half BH, half times B times H, times the length. So now let's look at these two shapes with the pointy heads. So this one is a pyramid and this one is a cone. So if a pyramid has a triangular base, it's called a triangular base pyramid. If that base is a square, we'll call it a square base pyramid. If the base is a hexagon, we'll call it a hexagonal base pyramid. So to find out the volume of such pyramids, we find out the area of this base and we do 1/3 times that area times the height of this pyramid. Now to calculate the height, what we will do is we'll take a point exactly at the center of the base like which is at 90 degree to the plane of the base, and we draw a line. We draw a straight line from the pointy head down to the base. So this will give us the height of the pyramid. So we multiply 1/3 of the area of this base by the height to get the volume of the pyramid. Similarly, for the cone, so the cone has a circular base. So if that is the radius of the circular base, so we find out the height again, find out the height of the cone. So if this is the height of the cone, we find out the area of the base, and then we multiply by the height and divide it by a 3. So we do 1/3 pi r square times h. So pi r square is the area of this base. We multiply it by h and we do a 1/3 of it. Now let's look at a sphere here. So that's a ball, a sphere, 3D shape, whose like every cross section is a circle. So here what we do is we find out the volume by doing 4/3 of pi r cubed, where r is the radius of this sphere. Similarly, if we have a hemisphere, which is half a sphere, we'll just divide this 4/3 by a 2. So we are left with 2/3. So we do 2/3 pi r cubed to find out the volume of a hemisphere. So thanks for watching. Please watch my next videos, which will be about surface areas and volumes of composite shapes. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, press like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and TikTok. Thank you.